welcome back. You're watching Viewpoint with me, Grihatul Siddiqui. Now, Shiv Sena UBT MP Sanjay Raut has petitioned the United Nations organization to declare June 20th as International Traitors Day. Yes, you heard that right. According to Raut, the appeal is aimed to commemorate the treachery of the original Shiv Sena by incumbent Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde and 40 MLAs perpetrated in 2022. At the risk of legitimizing an absurd argument, let's first try and understand how does filing a petition with the UN for declaring an international day really works. Remember, UN's most representative organ of the organization, the General Assembly, designates a particular date as an international day, provided it is capable of being a springboard for awareness-raising actions. While international days are proposed to UN General Assembly by member states, the themes of international days are always linked to the main fields of action of the United Nations, namely the maintenance of international peace and security, the promotion of sustainable development, the protection of human rights, and the guarantee of international law and humanitarian action. So we are failing to bracket this Uddhav Sena request in any of the aforementioned themes and categories. Now, this is a bitter battle that is being fought in Maharashtra between the Uddhav Sena and the Shinde Sena. That's accompanied by an even bitter exchange of words. And things reach a crescendo on the 15th foundation day of Shiv Sena, with both the factions having their own set of celebrations, claiming to be the quote-unquote true inheritors of Bala Sahab Thakray's Shiv Sena. But why wash your dirty linen internationally is the obvious question, and we'd like to ask that today on Viewpoint.
शेवटी गद्दार किती झालं तरी गद्दारच राहणार आणि याने किती काही म्हटलं तरी याच्या कपाळावरचा गद्दारीचा शिक्का काही पुसला जाणार.
अंतर्राष्ट्रीय बेईमान दिवस, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय गद्दार दिवस ये मनाने की इजाजत होनी चाहिए.
लोगों को पता चला है कौन गद्दार है, लोगों को पता चला है, तभी तो रोजाना खरीदने की बात हो रही है.
पुलिस को आगे करके तुम आंदोलन दबा नहीं सकते हो. कोई भी आंदोलन दबाने का जो परिणाम होता है वो आज नहीं दिखेगा, वो बाद में दिखेगा.
कुछ लोग हैं जिनके पल्ले कुछ नहीं, उनके पास कुछ नहीं, उनके पास अनाप शनाप बयानबाजी के अलावा कुछ नहीं, क्योंकि आप लोग उनको थोड़ा ज्यादा महत्व देते हैं.
27 जुलैला उद्धव ठाकरेचा जन्मदिवस आहे आणि त्याच्यापेक्षा मोठा देशद्रोही गद्दार परत काय जन्माला येणार नाही.
गद्दारी श्रीमान उद्धव ठाकरे जी आपने स्वयं आपके पिता के विचारों के साथ की. उन्होंने स्वयं कहा था कि कांग्रेस के साथ मैं जीवन में कभी नहीं जाऊंगा. उनके दुश्मनों को खुद के गोद में बिठाने का महापाप आप स्वयं करोगे.
Let's open this up for debate. Rajiv Pandey of the BJP, Krishna Hegre of the Shiv Sena Shinde faction, Sanjay Gupta of Shiv Sena Uddhav faction, and Brij Mohan Srivastav of the NCP. All of them are joining us. Let me actually begin with Mr. Sanjay Gupta. Mr. Sanjay Gupta, what really is happening? Petitioning the United Nations over a factional war within the now divided Shiv Sena? Why did Sanjay Raut have to do that?
देखिए, संजय राउत जी पत्रकारिता की दुनिया के बेताज बादशाह हैं और अपनी बात को किस तरह से कहना है ये उनकी अपनी एक शैली है. और उन्होंने जिस तरह से अपनी बात को रखा है और वो वाकई में चर्चा का विषय है, क्योंकि ठाकरे परिवार ने ना सिर्फ बीजेपी को इस देश में सत्ता में आने के लिए सबसे अहम भूमिका निभाई, बल्कि त्याग भी किया. कभी सत्ता के लिए इधर से उधर नहीं गए. हमारे देश में ऐसी बहुत सी पॉलिटिकल पार्टियां हैं जो हमेशा जिसकी सत्ता रही उसके पास जाते रहे, मगर एक ठाकरे परिवार एक ऐसा परिवार था जिसने कभी भी सत्ता के लिए इधर से उधर जाना पसंद नहीं किया. और जिन लोगों को ठाकरे नाम पर जिता करके लेके आए, उनके साथ ही बीजेपी ने मिल करके जिस तरह से ठाकरे परिवार से कानूनी तौर पर शिवसेना को छीना और जिस तरह से सत्ता से बाहर करके आज वो उस ठाकरे परिवार को मिटा देना चाहते हैं, जिस ठाकरे परिवार ने बीजेपी को बनाया और आज शिंदे गुट में जितने विधायक हैं उनको बनाया, तो मुझे लगता है कि ये शायद गद्दारी की एक परिकाष्ठा है। और इस परिकाष्ठा के कारण ही जिस तरह से जो भी कुछ बीजेपी ने किया और जो आज शिंदे ग्रुप में है, संजय राउत जी ने बिल्कुल सही कहा कि इस दिन को गद्दारी वाला दिवस ही मनाया जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि इस पूरी दुनिया में ऐसी कोई भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी नहीं है कि जिसने अपने 30 साल किसी को दिए हो, किसी दूसरी पार्टी को दिए हो कि वो आए और सत्ता में आगे आए और वो आगे आकर के इस देश को चलाए। तो संजय राउत जी जो बात कह रहे हैं ये बिल्कुल सही तरीके से उन्होंने अपनी बात को रखा है और हम उनकी इस बात से सहमति रखते हैं।
बट संजय गुप्ता जी, आपने फिर भी मेरे सवाल का जवाब नहीं दिया। यूनाइटेड नेशंस के पास जाने की क्या जरूरत थी? अगर संजय रावत एक वरिष्ठ पत्रकार हैं, बेताज बादशाह है पत्रकारिता में, ऑल ऑफ दिस, हाउ इज इट एन आर्ग्यूमेंट अगेंस्ट सेंडिंग अ पिटिशन टू द यूनाइटेड नेशंस? इज द बिग क्वेश्चन. It's actually making you guys look like you guys are bored and you want to do something to be in the news. तो यूएन पे चिट्ठी भेज दी आपने।
देखिए, मैंने सबसे पहले इसी बात का जवाब दिया कि अपनी बात को किस तरह से कहा जाता है और किस तरह से रखा जाता है कि जिससे कि जिन लोगों ने इस तरह का काम किया उनके कानों तक इस बात को पहुंचाना और उस तक जाना, ये एक शैली है पत्रकारिता की दुनिया की। तो इस शैली का उन्होंने इस्तेमाल किया है और कुछ इसमें क्या कोई विशेषता, इसमें यही विशेषता।
Brijmohan Srivastava, let me bring you in. You guys are also supporting your former allies, the Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena, over this. You guys are protesting, in fact, on the streets, wanting it to be declared as a Traitors' Day. Why is all this happening?
They are not the former the partner. We are the partners. We are running the Mahavikas Aghadi in Maharashtra, and we personally feel that Sanjay Raut ji has taken a right decision because you know that what is the core idea of the UNO? The core idea is the democracy. They believe in the democracy. They support the democratic countries in all over the world, and this is directly related with the democracy. If somebody is somebody has taken the ticket from some party, and in between he's resigning from that party or he's joining some other party just for the sake of money and for
Mr.
the other
Srivastava,
things.
all of this is not a criteria to ask for an international day declaration. This has got nothing to do with a humanitarian crisis. This has got nothing to do with international peace. It's got nothing to do with security. All of this doesn't really make the cut to actually declare this as an International Traitors' Day. I'm actually very sorry that we are even discussing this, because it is made it to the national headlines because the argument is so bizarre. And yet the NCP is supporting the Shiv Sena. You guys say that you guys are the Mahavikas Aghadi, but where is the Congress? Where is the third wheel as far as this alliance is concerned?
We are dedicated to the democracy, and this type of activities is harming the democratic setup of our country. Therefore, we are supporting the issue. And what you are, I totally disagree with you that UNO is having the right to intervene in this type of matter. UNO is the preamble of UNO says that the core interest of the UNO is a democracy. They support the democracy, and it is directly related with the democratic setup of the country. If somebody is threatening with the present party, it's always objectionable.
But you do realize, Mr. Srivastava, that as a political party of India, you cannot alone petition the UN. The country needs to come together. The petition needs to go from the government of the center. And clearly, BJP is not one with the idea, because you're calling them to be in cahoots with this entire rebellion, this conspiracy that you're claiming. In fact, let me actually bring in the member of the BJP on the broadcast, Mr. Pandey, for responding to whatever is happening as far as the politics of Maharashtra is concerned. Obviously, accusatory fingers have been raised against you guys. What is the BJP's stance over this entire matter?
This is mockery. You know what Sanjay Gupta is saying, that is a style. You know, he can petition anything. Tomorrow he can write anything. But one thing has come into the light, that now people will discuss that who is the real Gaddar. Gaddar, a person who has won election on certain ideologies with BJP, and then going and joining hands with the anti-BJP forces who contested election against them. Who is the real Gaddar who has ditched the ideology, who has ditched the party, and who has ditched even the ideology of their own father? Param Pujya Bala Sahib Thackeray ji had an ideology, and he said we should never, Shiv Sena will never join party alliance with Congress. Third point, right now there is only one Shiv Sena, Grihaji, and that is led by Mr. Shinde, so writing Uddhav faction, and there is another party called Shiv Sena UBT. So writing Shinde faction, Uddhav faction is wrong, and matter is pending before Honorable Supreme Court of India. Right now, there is only one Shiv Sena that is headed by.
Yeah, we understand that, and we get that argument all the time. When I started my debate, I said it's Shiv Sena UBT. That is what it is right now. I'd like to understand that you guys are also legitimizing the argument that the Uddhav faction really is making. We have to call them the Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena because they have no other name. That's how we are going to address them. Let me actually bring in Mr.
No, just can I conclude?
Okay. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, please go.
I am saying you should, on Krishna Hegde ji, you should write Shiv Sena. That's all. I am making this point. Third point is that traitor, this businessman, every time they are saying he is traitor, that is traitor. And slowly, day before yesterday, one more MLC has deserted Shiv Sena UBT and joined Shinde faction. So the people of Maharashtra are slowly leaving Shiv Sena UBT and joining Shiv Sena. I am not saying Shiv Sena UBT, Manisha Kayande, she is a MLC, she left. Before that, more than 10 corporators, ex-corporator you can say, has left Shiv Sena UBT and joined Shiv Sena.
Okay,
so
let me bring in fact, before I bring in Krishna Hegde, all right, I will bring in Krishna Hegde, but I would allow Mr. Sanjay Gupta to respond to this. This is a legitimate argument, Mr. Gupta, कि बहुत सारे लोग आपकी पार्टी छोड़ के जा रहे हैं, तो जो 40 MLAs की डेजर्शन की आप बात कर रहे हैं, जिसकी वजह से आपने पिटिशन किया है UN को, उसके अलावा भी एडिशन हो रहा है, उसका जवाब कैसे देंगे आप?
13 MPs, MLCs.
Yes, Mr. Gupta. Got your point, Mr. Pandey. जी बोलिए संजय गुप्ता जी.
देखिए, पार्टी के अंदर लोग आते रहते हैं और जाते रहते हैं. किसी के आने से, किसी के जाने से पार्टियां खत्म नहीं होती. शिव सेना ठाकरे परिवार से है, ठाकरे परिवार शिव सेना से नहीं. और अगर ठाकरे नाम को छोड़कर, मैं तो कहता हूं शिंदे ग्रुप में इस बात का दम होना चाहिए कि अगर वो ठाकरे परिवार को छोड़कर, बाला साहब के नाम को छोड़कर कहें कि हम शिव सेना, तब मैंने मानू शिव सेना. कानूनी तौर पर भले ही कुछ भी हो गया हो, मगर राजनीति भावनाओं से चलती है. लोग भावनाओं से पॉलिटिकल पार्टियों से और नेताओं से जुड़ते हैं.
संजय जी, आपकी भावनाएं काम आ नहीं रही है, यही तो परेशानी हुई है शिवसेना के साथ, जिसकी वजह से ये डिवीजन हुआ है. उद्धव ठाकरे के अगेंस्ट जो क्लेम है वो ये है कि वो कभी भी अपने कार्यकर्ताओं से, MLCs, MLAs से मिलते ही नहीं थे, जिसकी वजह से उन्हें पता ही नहीं था कि इतना बड़ा रिबेलियन हो रहा है पार्टी में. अब ये रोने से क्या फायदा? यू कांट हैव योर सॉफ्ट स्टोरी आउट देयर इन द पब्लिक. इसकी डिसर्शन हो गया, हमें पता नहीं है, इसको इंटरनेशनल ट्रेटर्स डे आप डिक्लेयर करिए.
नहीं, जो आपने पहले बात कही, पहले उसका जवाब दे देता हूं. देखिए, कोरोना काल के अंदर जिस तरह से मुख्यमंत्री के तौर पर उद्धव ठाकरे जी ने काम किया, उसकी प्रशंसा ना सिर्फ प्रधानमंत्री महोदय साहब ने की, बल्कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया ने भी की. अब जो लोग 30 साल से जुड़े हुए थे पार्टी के साथ, जिनको पार्टी में मिनिस्टर भी बनाया, सब कुछ किया, और उन 2 सालों के अंदर, कोरोना काल के अंदर, जिसमें लोग आदमी से मिल नहीं रहे थे, उस वक्त में आप इस बात का एलिगेशन लगाते हैं कि क्या कहते हैं, हमसे मिल नहीं रहे. जिन्हें मिनिस्टर बना दिया, जिन्हें विधायक बना दिया, वो लोगों के बीच जाकर के काम करेंगे, वो उनसे मिलने की बात करेंगे.
ये कोविड के बाद की बात भी है. लेट मी एक्चुअली ब्रिंग इन
कोविड के बाद तो वो उनका ऑपरेशन हो गया. ऑपरेशन होने के बाद वो 3-4 महीने बीमार रहे. जिस वक्त वो बीमार थे, उस वक्त जिस तरह का काम करे कोई.
मैं दोबारा आऊंगी. कृष्णा हेगड़े, दिस particular letter to the United Nations, it could have actually died, could not even have been one of the headlines that extended for so long, but it was only with the Shinde Sena really joining in the bandwagon and saying that 27th ko aap Traitors Day declare kariye. Of course, there was not a letter, thankfully, from your side that was sent to the United Nations, but you also legitimized it by giving a counter.
No, we did not legitimize it. Now, if Sanjay Raut wants to make an international fool of himself, that is his problem. First, he had made sure that he's a fool at Maharashtra, then all across the country, and now he wants to make an international fool of himself. And I don't think the people on the panel have even read the letter. If you see this letter very closely, which I am bringing it out, look at the spelling. Began ka spelling dekho. And I don't know what is distorted. I don't know what is distorted.
Okay, you are nitpicking about the letter. Just make your point,
Uddhav
Mr.
Thackeray means what?
Thackeray. Okay.
No. What does he mean by that? He's making an international fool of himself. Firstly, he's writing to the UN Secretary General. He doesn't have a proper grammar. He doesn't have a proper spelling. He's making an international fool. The real Gaddari happened in 2019 when the Shiv Sena and the BJP came together in an alliance under the ideology of Hindutva with the blessings of Bala Sahib Thackeray ji, who said that जो दिन मुझे राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस और कांग्रेस के साथ गठबंधन करना पड़े या हाथ मिलाना पड़े मैं मेरी दुकान बंद कर दूंगा. And after that Uddhav ji has gone, deserted the people, betrayed the people of Maharashtra and gone and shook hands with the Congress and NCP. That is betrayal. That is called Gaddari. What Eknath Shinde ji is a Gaddar. He's a Gaddar. He has done a rebellion. Eknath Shinde ji has done a rebellion. And you think 40 MLAs, 13 MPs and 10 more MLAs who are there are fools? They just come in and they have left, and today some more people have left. Yesterday some more people have left. Therefore, yesterday some more people have left. Every day people are leaving them and going. So you think everyone has got khokas? What khokas? I don't know what they're talking about. What khokas Manisha Kande got? Shiv Sena has resigned. What he has got? After so many people leaving, after 8 months people, 10 months people are leaving. Amay Gole has left. Rahul Kadal has resigned from the core committee of the US Sena. Everyone is resigning. Everyone is leaving. Everyone is sending khokes. I don't know what they are talking, making international fool of themselves. And this person, Sanjay Raut, he is writing a letter to the UN Secretary General. I'm really amazed how someone can even think of this. I think the day you have formed the government with Congress and NCP, that should be called Gaddar Day. That is the crux of the matter. The people of Maharashtra who voted for you on Shiv Sena BJP alliance and for the ideology of Hindutva have felt betrayed. आपने उनके साथ गद्दारी की संजय जी आप मेरे मित्र, आपने उनके साथ गद्दारी की, महाराष्ट्र की जनता के साथ गद्दारी की और 2024 में आप फिर से जाएंगे यही मुंह लेके और बोलेंगे नहीं अभी हम कांग्रेस और एनसीपी के साथ हैं.
संजय जी चलिए अब आपकी बारी है रिस्पॉन्ड करने की. कृष्णा जी, ऑलराइट, लेट हिम रिस्पॉन्ड.
जनता बेवकूफ
लेट हिम रिस्पॉन्ड. फर्स्ट एलिगेशन, यू सेंट अ लेटर. संजय जी आपने एक चिट्ठी भेजी है यूएन को, प्रूफ रीड भी नहीं किया है. इतना अनप्रोफेशनल एटीट्यूड तो नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर आप सीरियस हैं उस चिट्ठी को लेके
तो रखो 10,000 रुपए 15,000 रुपए का.
let him answer. कृष्णा, let him answer please.
तो पढ़ो.
संजय जी प्लीज.
मैं तो यही कहूँगा कि जिन्हें हमने पढ़ाया, जिन्हें हमने सिखाया, आज वो हमें बता रहे हैं ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक क्या है, ये क्या है, वो क्या है. एक ही बात कहूँगा कि मैं भूल जाऊं तुम्हें अब यही मुनासिब है, मगर फिर सोचता हूँ कि भुलाना भी चाहूं तो किस तरह भूलूं कि तुम तो फिर भी हकीकत तो कोई ख्वाब नहीं. यहाँ तो दिल का ये आलम है कि क्या कहे तुमसे, भुला सका न मैं वो सिलसिला भी जो था ही नहीं. तो जो ये गद्दारी और मक्कारी जिन्होंने किया, आज वो लेटर कह रहे इसमें ये ठीक नहीं है, उसमें वो ठीक नहीं है. जिन्होंने हमेशा यही पढ़ा, सब कुछ यही सब कुछ सीखा, आज वो हमें कुछ सिखाने की बात करते हैं. आज वो हमें कुछ बताने की बात करते हैं.
होना चाहिए. आप यूनाइटेड नेशंस के जनरल सेक्रेटरी को एक चिट्ठी भेज रहे हैं,
क्या लिखा है उनको पता नहीं है. सुने देखिए बराबर.
यूनाइटेड नेशन के सेक्रेटरी को चिट्ठी भेजने का मतलब ये थोड़े कि यूनाइटेड नेशन के किसी अधिकारी के पास ये कोई अधिकार है. ये तो मूर्खों को बताना है.
That's a very lackluster attitude that's coming in from the Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena. Sanjay ji, yes, please go ahead, Mr. Pandey.
Shiv Sena UBT.
Sanjay Raut is a member of parliament.
Krishna Hegde, let him respond. Let Mr. Pandey respond. Yes.
Krishna ji, just 1 second.
10 seconds, Mr. Pandey.
Yes. Shiv Sena UBT nobody takes now seriously in Maharashtra. Nobody takes seriously Shiv Sena UBT. I am more concerned why this NCP.
क्यों चिल्ला रहे हैं इतना?
Abdullah Divana.
NCP
actually NCP is a divided house. I am telling you today. You see NCP has a play in which you have seen the leaders. So actually NCP is going to become like another Shiv Sena UBT, and most of the good people from NCP May I the rebellion against the current
allegation
leadership
coming
of
at
the
your way, Mr. Brijmohan Srivastav.
What for? They have joined this issue.
10 seconds, Mr. Srivastav.
Nonsense.
You have just 10 seconds to respond. I have to wrap this debate up. I am very short on time. Mr. Srivastav.
The total country has seen the advertisement which is given by the Eknath Shinde Saab. He kicked BJP leader Devendra Fadnavis from his poster. You peoples are fighting. You
No, I
peoples
don't
are
understand. Why
challenging
you are-
each other. Each
What
other,
I'm saying
and you are asking for the
Take
NCP.
care of Ajit Pawar.
We are united.
Take care of Ajit
We are
Pawar.
united.
Rajiv ji, let him make the
We are
point.
having no difference of opinion. Please ask Mr. Eknath Shinde why he has given that advertisement. He's not ready to accept Devendra Fadnavis as his leader. This is the issue. So the BJP and the Eknath Shinde is fighting in the Maharashtra, and it is a very, very serious matter because the commitment which we have did with the peoples of Maharashtra, this government is not able to deliver the goods to them. This is the issue.
Okay.
We are fighting for that.
Krishna Hegde, I would let you come in here. The fact that there are allegations and fingers that are being pointed at not just the NCP but other members of the Mahavikas Aghadi, similar situation was something that the Shiv Sena of the Shinde faction also handled. When it was about its equation with the Bharatiya Janata Party, there were several statements that were made. Considering these allegations are coming in from the BJP and you all, isn't it too rich for you guys to make this sort of a statement where your own house is being claimed to not be in our order?
See, firstly, in the last 75 years, governments have come, governments have gone, governments have fallen. But no one has made an international fool of themselves like Sanjay Raut. And Sanjay Raut is a person who has won on the votes of these 40 MLAs. He has no moral right to continue. He should tender his resignation. He should tender. Yeah, can you tell? What was the question? Because I can't hear because of the traffic here.
Okay, are you able to hear me now, Krishna?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I want to understand, considering Rajiv Pandey made an allegation against the NCP that their house is not in order, considering they are going ahead and protesting about anything and everything that the Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena is doing, supporting them. Congress is clearly missing. So there is something wrong with the MVAs being claimed by the BJP. But something similar was an argument that was made against the BJP and the Shiv Sena alliance in Maharashtra. So there are claims that your own house is not in order.
See, our houses is totally in order, and that's why the Honorable CM Eknath Rao Shinde and Honorable Deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis are working 24 hours for the people. The ministers are also working. Ajit Dada is critical of Sanjay Raut. His other alliance partner, Nana Patole ji, the president of Congress, is critical of Sanjay Raut. But this man does not want to keep his mouth shut. His allies are telling him, you are not a spokesperson of our party. He still goes on. And now he wants to write to the UN and make an international fool of himself, which is already made. God bless him and God help him. I think, someone should, in his own party, should tell him to stop and not make a fool of the party.
Okay.
And not be critical of the nation on an international stage.
All right, thank you so much for that. Sanjay Gupta, आपको last word देना चाहूंगी क्योंकि आपकी पार्टी ने ये चिट्ठी लिखी है और अभी तक एक सीधा जवाब या सीधा एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं आया आप लोगों की तरफ से. इतने सारे allegations हो चुके हैं.
जिन लोगों ने सत्ता के लिए अपने साथियों को धोखा दिया है, उनके विषय में मैं कबीर जी का एक दुआ कह करके अपनी बात को खत्म करूंगा कि एक लोभी एक लालची, दोनों खेले दाव, दोनों डूबेंगे बावरे, चढ़े पत्थर की नाव.
All right. You only have phrases, but thank you so much for keeping us amused, Mr. Sanjay Gupta. I'd like to thank all my other guests for joining us on this very, very important debate that's coming in from Maharashtra. It's a wonder that I'm calling it important, but that's what the situation currently is as far as Maharashtra politics is concerned. That's all the time that we had on Viewpoint. Thank you so much for watching.